Today, we will revise something from Value Education for Class 6. The name of the chapter is Young Minds, Clever Thoughts, which is from Inner Circle. This chapter was explained to you all in your previous class. Today, we will revise this chapter again. So, students, what is the story about? Dr. Saran was a very well known orthopedist who was known to have a golden touch. After his retirement, he continued his practice serving the poor and the needy for free. Dr. Saran lived with his only son Praveen, his daughter-in-law Padmini, and two grandchildren Rohit and Ahana. Due to his old age, Dr. Saran became unsteady and started losing control over his own movements. He had small accidents at home, which irritated Praveen and Padmini. Very soon he was forced to stop going for work. Due to frequent accidents at the dining table, Padmini suggested to Praveen that they make Dr. Saran sit alone in a corner of the room and eat from a wooden bowl. Praveen and Padmini's attitude or decision did not change even after they realized that Dr. Saran was suffering from Parkinson's disease. What is that? It is an illness that affects the part of our brain that controls how we move our body, and it can come on so slowly that we do not even notice it at first. But over time, what starts as a little shakiness in our hand can have an impact on how we walk, talk, sleep, and think. So, Dr. Saran was suffering from this type of dangerous disease. Rohit and Ahana were deeply upset at the way their grandpa was being treated. In order to make his parents realize his grandpa's feelings, Rohit started making two wooden bowls. When his parents questioned him about it, Rohit said that he was making them so that his parents could use them during their old age. Clear? Praveen and Padmini realized their folly and brought back Dr. Saran to the dining table and helped him to eat his food from a proper dining plate. At dinner, Rohit noticed that Praveen was holding his father's hand and helping him to sit at dinner table. The family was once again united, happy, and relaxed. Dr. Saran felt relieved that the whole family was doing all they could do to support him through his old age. Praveen started taking out Dr. Saran for regular walks every morning so that his father could have a good time with his friends. Life was so much more comfortable and happier. Dr. Saran thought gratefully, and Rohit's cleverness and compassion had changed the life of Dr. Saran. So, students, what is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is we should make ourselves helpful to someone, especially when they are in need. So now, in this slide, I will give you some questions. You can see that this is the page of questionnaire, and we will discuss those questions over here. So please follow the instruction first. What is that? Answer the following questions. Let's start. Question number 1. What was the golden touch that Dr. Saran had? So, students, you can write your answer in this way. People respected Dr. Saran a lot as he was known to have a golden touch. This was because, however complicated the medical condition was, he always managed to find a cure. Next one, number 2. Dr. Saran was a dedicated and benevolent doctor. And justify this statement. That means you have to justify this sentence. So, students, your answer should be like this. Even after his retirement, Dr. Saran continued his practice, serving the poor and the needy for free. This shows that he was a dedicated and benevolent doctor. Clear? Next question. Question number 3. Praveen and Padmini were inconsiderate about Dr. Saran's old age. Cite two examples that highlight the same. So, what will be your answer? Your answer should be like this. One day at the breakfast table, Dr. Saran accidentally dropped the coffee cup. Padmini lost her control. After this incident, another incident happened. Praveen told Padmini that they must do something about Dr. Saran's behavior. He was growing old, and Praveen could not stand the frequent mess that he used to create. Next question. Question number 4. Why did Dr. Saran stop going to work? So, you can write your answer in this way. Dr. Saran realized that he was losing control over his own movements. He could not hold the instruments properly. Gradually, he found it difficult to even write a prescription. Very soon, he was forced to stop going to work. Next one. Question number 5. What was Dr. Saran diagnosed of? So, your answer will be like this. Dr. Saran was diagnosed to be suffering from Parkinson's disease. Next one. Question number 6. Why was Dr. Saran served food in a wooden bowl? So you can write your answer in this manner. Dr. Saran was served food in a wooden bowl because Praveen and Padmini did not want any more plates or cups to break. They were irritated. Next question. Question number 7. What did Rohit make for his parents to be used during their old age? So, what will be your answer? In order to make his parents realize his grandpa's feelings, Rohit started making two wooden boats. When his parents questioned him about it, Rohit said that he was making them so that his parents could use them during their old age. Clear, students? Now, we will revise another chapter from Inner Circle. The name of the chapter is Problems on the Earth. This chapter was explained to you all in your previous class. Today, we will revise this again. So, what is the story about? The story is about Noah and his companions, that means other animals. Noah and his animals were secluded for many days in the ark, and things were getting a bit boring. What is the meaning of secluded? Secluded means not seen or visited by people. That means sheltered and private. They started organizing games and activities to amuse themselves. As time passed, the games became more aggressive. A woodpecker ended up drilling a hole in the bottom of the ark, due to which water began entering the boat. Everyone was scared and worried that the boat would sink. Different animals tried to fix the hole. They even got competitive about it because everyone wanted to be the animal that saved the ark. The bee explained to everyone how they should work together as a team, with each one doing the job that they were best at. On hearing this, all the animals set about working together, with each one playing their part by contributing their own special talent. The birds grabbed onto different parts of the ark with their beaks and flapped their wings furiously, thus lifting the boat up a little. The elephants sucked up the water in their trunks and shot it back into the sea. The fastest animals ran every corner to collect materials. Those used to make nests took this material and stuffed it quickly into the hole. By this, the animals could just about manage to reduce the amount of water coming into the ark, but could not stop it completely. Hence, they became desperate. They kept asking each other if there were any other animals that could help. They searched and searched, but there were no other animals left in the ark. Then suddenly a little fish swam in through the hole. The animals realized that they still had not asked for help from all sea creatures. They requested the little fish to go and ask for help to save their boat. He swam off, and soon fish after fish arrived at the ark. Even a big whale came, and the whale pressed its great belly against the hole in the ship. This stopped any more water entering, and it gave the animals on the ark some time to close the hole. So, students, have you understood the story? So, what is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is we should work together as a group for a common cause. Now, in this slide, I will give you some questions and we will discuss those questions over here. What is the instruction here? Please follow it. Answer the following questions. Question number 1. What happened when the animals started amusing themselves due to boredom? You all know that in this story, Noah and his animals were becoming bored because of their stagnant lives. They started playing to amuse themselves due to boredom. So, your answer should be like this. When the animals started amusing themselves due to boredom, the games became more aggressive and someone ended up drilling a hole in the bottom of the ark. Clear? Next question. Question number 2. Who was responsible for creating the hole in the boat? You all know that someone was responsible for creating the hole in the boat. So, your answer should be like this. A woodpecker was responsible for creating the hole in the boat. Next question. Question number 3. What was the first reaction of the animals to the leaking ark? Everyone was scared and worried that the boat would sink. Different animals tried to fix the hole. They even got competitive about it because everyone wanted to be the animal or one that saved the ark. So you can write your answer in this manner. Now, next question. Question number 4. What was the effect of the beanstalk on the elephants and birds? You all know that for saving the ark, the bee tried to motivate every animal. So, your answer should be like this. On hearing the words of the bee, all the animals set about working together, with each one playing their part by contributing their own special talent. Next question. Question number 5. How did the birds and the elephants try to save the boat? So, you can write your answer in this manner. The bee explained to everyone that every animal should work together to solve a common problem. The birds grabbed onto different parts of the ark with their beaks and flapped their wings furiously. The elephants sucked up the water in their trunks and shot it back into the sea. Next question. Question number 6. How did the fastest animals and those used to making nests make their contribution to arrest the leak in the ark? So, what will be your answer? You all know that the fastest animals contributed their efforts to save the ark. So, you can write your answer in this way. The fastest animals ran here and there collecting materials. Those used to making nests took the material and stuffed it quickly into the hole. Next question. Question number 7. How did the sea creatures help in saving the boat? We all know that every animal contributed their efforts to save the ark. So your answer will be like this. The animals requested the little fish to go and ask for help to save their boat. He swam off and soon fish after fish arrived at the ark. Next one, that means last question. Who was the one who finally helped the animals to stop water from gushing into the ark? And how? A big whale was the one who finally helped the animals to stop water from gushing into the ark. The big whale came and the whale pressed its great belly against the hole in the ship. So you can write your answer in this manner. Clear? So students, you will practice these answers from Inner Circle book and you can practice more from the exercise also. So now we are ending our lesson over here. Thank you.